Right.
And I had no idea what he looked like.
Right.
He should look like you, dude. You look like you could just.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like a badass, dude. You got that slick back hair.
Sure enough.
Boy, you killing it right now. Dude.
I got the
Look at
moves.
that, dude.
Don't worry about it.
Something like that.
So you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. This is the Miscellaneous Bullshit Podcast. I am Sean Lavelle, and as always, I'm joined by Tanner.
It's your boy. That's my new thing, dude. It's your boy.
I'm not going with that.
What, you trying to roast me tonight? Say something. Say something, you dumb bitch. Do it. Do it.
Tanner Jeggings Clark.
Jeggings. Oh, man, dude. Okay. I do wear, over the years, my jeans have gotten tighter. Oh, no. Start the show.
Here we go. If you like pumpkin pie, then jump off a bridge. They are pumpkin pie's the worst.
You like pumpkin pie? Drink and drive. Okay? Drink and drive. My guy over here has plans, okay? What are you doing with your past? Okay? What are you doing with your past?
Man, I mean, it sounds like he kind of has his shit together now, a little maybe. Although he is just hanging out with his buddy, drinking bourbon.
But at least he admits that I was right. He was the worst. Dude, that is the last thing I thought he was going to say right there. The end of time.
It's definitely the best.
Yo, yo, yo. Sean Lavelle, what's going on?
Dude, I've been busy, man.
Busy. Yeah, me too. Not so much. What are we drinking?
Yeah. Well, we have a couple things. But I guess our featured beverage is Bourbon Barrel Ale.
Bourbon Barrel
from
Ale, that BBA, daddy.
From Kentucky Brewery. I don't know. What do you think? It's aged in bourbon barrels.
It's definitely sweet.
It's sweet, yeah. But, I mean, it's bourbon sweet. It's not like candy sweet.
Well, and as you know, my beer preference, hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit more floral in this. It's good. It's good. I couldn't drink this.
No.
But I'll drink one. Drink two. Maybe, like with dinner, after dinner, podcast, whatever it is.
Sure.
But if I'm getting trashed, come on, dude. I'm not chugging these, man.
Dude, they're big. I told you.
Yeah.
It's like 8.2%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get you in trouble.
This will undo a gastric bypass real quick.
Real quick.
Word up.
Definitely will. So that's what we're drinking.
Popping staples out of that thing sits so heavy on the stomach. What's up, dude? What's up? You got to be careful.
Jeez.
But yeah, sorry. And then also, you're drinking Glen 12?
Glen 12.
Glen 12. Guess what I'm going to do with that Glen 12? I might pour a little bowl in it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, dude. I get it now. I get it. Guess what?
It used to be
Guess what?
But now you just like it.
Yeah, it's
savage.
odd. But guess what?
What?
You know how on Friday?
Yeah.
B Rook stopped by the shop. Shout out B Rook. What up? B Rook stopped by the shop just to say what up.
Yeah.
Talk life, talk furniture, and I had a little Scottish bull.
Sure.
And I was like, hey, here it is.
Yeah.
Because she listens and she knows.
She knows.
And she said, oh, there it is. And I said, you want to try it? And she said, I do want to try it. And she goes, I was like, it's not bad, is it? She goes, no, it's actually really good.
Did she ask for one?
No, but
No,
it was on her way out. It was
no,
on her way out, though. It was on her way out, dude. Dude, it wasn't on her way out. Now, if I would have offered to, I should have offered to give her a little to-go cup or something like that. She would have taken it. She would have taken it.
I don't think
Fill up a camel pack or whatever with it. Camelback. Fill up one of those with some Scottish bulls.
Something I would do.
Dude, that's an idea.
I've done that.
You can wear two of those, one for water and then one for like your booze and shit. You know what I mean? That way you're not too crazy. Or we could do the buddy system. I'll carry water. You carry the straight liquor.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't even mix it.
I did it with wine.
I want to switch it from a Camelback to a fanny pack.
Dude,
a fanny pack liquor pouch. You just
that's cool. I mean, that's kind of
it's kind of weird. It's weird, but I think that's what's funny.
Out.
I think that's what's funny. It's like it's just flopping around. And you just
yeah, you could do that. I mean, we could set that up,
dude. That's a product.
I did.
You use one of them water bladders.
I did champagne once in the Camelback.
Dude, that's a baller ass.
It was a full.
But that's weird though, because you don't get the bubbles just like settle, and you're just drinking champs. with no
you
bubs?
get no, you do.
They come out in every sip.
Yeah,
there's in there like fucking.
Just exactly. It's trust me, it worked out.
Okay. How long did it take you to drink that whole thing? How many champs did you fit in there?
Just one. I poured one whole bottle, but the problem is I poured
One whole bottle of Champs, dude. That's like 3 sips, bro.
But I poured. No, the issue is I poured one bottle, but we were we were walking to the bar, so like I drank it on the way to the bar.
Yeah.
And then I drank at the bar.
Yeah.
And I was drinking out of that at the bar.
Yeah.
And then on the way home from the bar, I was drinking out of that, and that's when I finished it.
Yeah.
Didn't work out well.
That's a lot of sugar.
It
in
didn't.
That, in
it
that
wasn't
Champs,
good.
right?
It didn't work out.
I feel like
well.
champagne's so sweet, you know, and it just like,
no, it's not,
dude. I feel like it
just
is.
drink the
man.
wrong shit.
Some
man.
of it's dry, and you know you don't really have that sweetness. But
You
some
get-
of that champagne, dude. First of all, what kind of champagne are you drinking, motherfucker? Like
you get
drinking,
brute. You get brute.
dude. I'm not drinking old man cologne, you psychopath. My
You drink
uncle,
brute, it's not sweet. It's not sweet.
Rest in peace, my great uncle, dude. Like, I vowed to never touch the stuff. Okay, I
Yeah,
put the
that's
brute
not what
down.
I'm talking about.
After his funeral, I put the brute down, man. All right, what's going on
Jeez.
though, dude? What's new with you?
Uh,
What's new with you?
I went to Louisville for the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's fun. Was fun? Not fun.
I mean, it was
You
okay.
hated it.
It was for my daughter's cheerleading. thing.
Okay, you hated it. Let's talk about it.
So-
No, you loved it.
No, it was all right. I mean, it was all right. I played a little poker.
You saw that Muhammad Ali thing on the side of that building.
Saw that. Of course. Every time I'm there.
It's a staple.
It's pay your respects, right? No, dude, what I did do.
You played some poker at the casino.
Well, yeah, I did that. I did okay. I
You
won.
you left with money.
Yeah.
$50.
60.
Okay, nice. Solid. Whatever.
I
Not
mean,
not a waste of time.
I mean, I started with 100 and I left with 160.
Were you there
I was
for
up
long?
to a couple hours. I was up to
Fair.
I think I was up to 250 at one point.
Yeah,
like
that's
you
good
know,
money.
It was fine.
That's good money.
But what I did do, you know, they got the Lime scooters there.
Scoot, bitch. Hey, Scoot gang. Scoot gang.
No doubt.
If you guys see me and Sean on the Lime scooter, get the fuck out of the way, okay?
You better watch out.
Dude,
man.
what's up, though? You were on the Limes?
Yes. So here's what happened. So my
You
son
take a tumble?
No.
Okay.
So my son, he knows about this because he saw, you know, they saw like
The aftermath.
they saw the
You were laid up in the
aftermath.
hospital bed for a couple days.
Exactly. So they had to deal with that.
Yeah.
And so they know. They always make fun of me for wearing flip flops.
Yep.
And
Okay.
rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Get those rainbows the fuck out of here, dude.
So they-
these rainbows for 33 years.
so they always make fun of me for that. But we walked to dinner and like, you know, all the scooters are out. My son was just like freaking out. Like, let's go. Come on, Dad. And I was like, no. Like, we're not doing that.
I put the scooter down.
Yeah,
son.
we're not doing that. And then we were walking home. We were walking back to the hotel.
Scooters. They just kept popping up out of
Dude,
nowhere.
So what happened was like
Dodging.
my wife and my daughter, my mom was there too. Like right as we were going into the hotel, I was like, hey, we'll catch up.
Oh, let's hang back.
And I just pulled Lincoln, and he's like, "What? What are we
Let's
doing?"
go.
I was like, "Come on, let's go." And we just went, and So anyway, I rode on a Lime scooter with my
Dude,
son.
you wanted to ride that Lime scooter so
I
bad.
rode on
bet.
a Lime scooter with my
Yeah,
5-year-old
dude.
son.
Oh, that's so much fun.
I got some
Did
dirty.
you get going fast? 20? You hit 20?
No. I
Dude,
got up to.
Dude, my uncle threw me on the back of his motorcycle and went like 140 when I was like 8. It's
Yeah,
all good,
it's
dude.
no problem,
It's
dude.
all good.
We got up to like, cause they barely hit. They only hit 20 going downhill. They usually top out at like 17. I got up to like 15.
Fact is,
once.
as long as he doesn't do this with his head
Yeah.
and hit a pole,
Yeah.
then you'll be good.
Yeah. it'd
Like
be fine.
nothing's gonna happen, dude.
No, and it was like where we
Why are
did it.
people giving you dirty looks? Too?
Oh, people were giving me dirty looks.
Ride by and slap them.
Yeah.
Slap him. Smooth criminal. Get out, dude. I've seen you hop some curbs and that thing. You'd be skirt out of there.
Yeah, it'd be
Drop
good.
Lincoln off, maybe pick him up a little bit later. Fend for yourself. I gotta go.
So that's fun. He
Crushed
he
that.
had literally the time of
I
his life.
guarantee it.
It was hilarious when we walked in, like we walked in the room or whatever, and he
Oh yeah,
I went on this.
dude. Was
and-
Lila mad?
Oh yeah. she's
Oh
mad.
yeah, you're a dick.
My
Did Cheyenne take her?
Cheyenne was no. Cheyenne
Oh,
was
see?
also
Mad.
mad.
Oh.
She wasn't actually mad.
Yeah, but she was mad.
She was like, but you know, like whatever.
And Lila was pissed.
Lila was super pissed.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Did you take her back down?
Nah.
Dickhead. All right, Lime scooters though.
Dude, we were there for her cheerleading thing.
That's true.
I'm not,
That's true.
come on.
That's true. That's true. Whatever, dude. But Lime scooters coming to a city near you.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Not Henderson, but a city near you.
Yeah.
A city I live in.
Dude, you're going to catch me on that thing.
For lunch?
Yeah.
You're just going to park one behind
just hit
work?
that.
Just park one behind work constantly.
Dude, that's not a...
It's not a bad idea just to put one where you work at and shit. And like use it in work and like you're riding around through the warehouse.
Dude.
Solid idea.
That's a really good idea. I wonder if like...
Does that work?
Would that... Because it would balance too, because you would drain it, but then you would get...
You'd like charge it.
You charge it and you get... They pay you for charging it.
Yeah.
And
Did we just beat the system?
And then work would be footing the electric bill.
Did we just beat the system,
so.
dude?
I don't know.
I'm doing it.
I
guarantee it. The thing is, they're going to have them downtown, so I got to literally pick one up in my car.
I was wondering how that works. Like, I wonder if there's, you know what I mean? Like barriers, like geofencing things where like
maybe
they're going to limit it. They're going to limit it to only
sense.
Like the downtown area if you go too far.
And also, it definitely knows if you pick it up. If it's not dead, it knows if you pick it up, put it in a car and move. Like it definitely knows how fast that thing's moving, even if it's not like, turned on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if it's going like over 20 miles per hour, they're probably like, lock this bitch down, dude. Someone's stealing her.
But I'm telling you right now, I could get one of those from downtown to the east side. No problem.
Dude, we could do it on a fucking Tuesday at 2 a.m. or something like that, bro. We'll just do it.
The reason that I found out is because your mom shared the article. She tagged you and me in the article.
Dude, she knows what we're all about, bro.
And I responded like, catch me on the Lloyd.
Yeah, bro.
Catch me on the Lloyd, bitches.
Yeah, don't ever threaten me with a good time, a.k.a. a lime. Okay?
Exactly.
Hey, I like it. So, no, I hear you there. Lime scooters are pretty cool, but let me tell you what else is cool. I'll tell you what else is cool. Yeah. This fucking weather has been garbage for me, but I came prepared. Yeah. I got new gloves, and they're really fucking cool.
I'm a big fan of gloves. I'm a glove man.
Dude, I got driving gloves.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Oh, dude, they're so cool, dude. I have holes in my knuckles, dude.
It's a little over the top.
But
yeah,
they're sweet as fuck.
well then.
Like light brown leather, dude. I'm looking fierce. They have a nice little buckle on them.
Yeah.
I don't even wear them to drive.
A buckle?
Yeah, not like a buckle, but like a button. No, like a clip. What do you call it?
I don't know.
You just, if you want to put it in place, you just go poop, and like a little metal snaps in.
Like Velcro?
No, dude, not like your shoes, bro. Not like your shoes.
I say Velcro and you think shoes? Dude, maybe you are your grandpa.
Dude, you wear Velcro shoes, bro. I'm not talking about...
I don't wear Velcro shoes.
Yeah, you do, dude. Sean wears Velcro shoes. Fact.
None of my shoes have Velcro.
Dude, Sean's shoes have lights in the bottom and Velcro on top.
I guarantee you...
Fact.
You have shoes that have Velcro on
them. Just the bowling shoes I stole from the alley. But yeah, no Velcro. Come on, dude. My mom didn't even buy Velcro shoes for me when I was a kid.
One strap on the top. I never got those either.
Well,
I never got those either.
Well, I don't have any anymore. But like Air Force Ones technically have a tiny piece of Velcro.
Tiny piece of.
So I guess I'm a Velcro bandit.
All right, so you're. So you're rocking the driving gloves.
I'm rocking the driving gloves, and I'm rocking the flannels heavy. I don't have one on right now because I wanted to rock my new Pizza Planet, but this is also part of the winter get up right now, dude. Yeah. I am trying to get prepared.
Yeah.
I'm spending money on flannels, hand warmers, and anything that'll warm me up, dude. I might buy one of those. Oh yeah, go ahead, do your thing. I might buy one of these electronic hand warmers from Amazon. You plug it in with like a micro USB. They're pretty cool. They're made by a couple different brands. People review them well. Just like having a cell phone in your pocket, not that big of a deal. But there's also a Zippo brand one that you fill up with lighter fluid, and it's a hand warmer.
You need to not get that.
That one sounds scary as fuck. Sounds super scary. I mean, it's like constantly just like barely combusting in your pocket.
You need to not get that. Dude, I remember, so there was this video that went around, I want to say it was like pre-YouTube, or it was...
E-Bombs World?
Yeah.
Albino Black Sheep?
Yeah, it was like E-Bombs World. There was another one. I don't remember.
We got Death Star.
It was like one word.
God, dude.
I don't remember, but it was the E-Bombs World type of thing.
Yeah.
And there was this video... This kid was doing lighter tricks, like Zippo lighter tricks.
Yeah, dude, we used to be so into that shit.
He's going, and he was like just the camera right in front of him, and he's like, "You do this, blah 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 blah," and he's like talking through as he's doing these lighter tricks, and he goes, "If you need to refill it," and he like flipped it with one hand, like he flipped it upside down,
opened it,
opened it and flipped the thing up,
the
and
cotton,
then the cotton, and then refilled it with the other hand, snapped it closed, and like flipped it, and then lit it, and his whole hand lit on fire. And he just goes,
does the video cut? Or you get to see the aftermath?
It replayed in slow-mo. It replayed. Yeah, it cut. Yeah. It didn't, You didn't see what happened after.
See what happens?
No.
Oh, okay. We used to do this thing.
That'll be you with the electronic.
Dude, okay, so the thing is, dude, first and foremost, if you're listening to this, we appreciate you no matter your age. But at the same time, if you're younger than me, you probably didn't live life. Okay? Because Sean's a little bit older than me. He got to see the good internet. The internet now sucks. Okay? It's a little ridiculous. Yeah. Back in the day, stuff was wholesome. Okay? You'd see some great, like, dude, people like, now they do like challenge videos and like, oh, here's this challenge. Here's this new dance video. Here's this new, when we dump this bucket of ice on your head for ALS. And it's like, dude, Lou Gehrig's disease? Really? That guy was a Hall of Famer. Okay? He's not doing too bad.
No, he's all right.
Anyway, we had stuff like people trying to really recreate Jackass. And like we had people doing like crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Did you guys, were you into Zippos and stuff out there? I mean, you're in California. I know it's a little bit, it's like a felony out there to have a lighter on you.
Probably.
So, but like we did it around here and Axe body spray came out, right? And do you remember that shit? Like where you'd spray it and light that on fire?
Yeah.
Dude, we were maniacs.
Yeah.
We were doing the hand thing. Like we were doing all that. And like, now really what it does is it just burns it off and it's good because it protects your skin. But it's still dangerous.
Highly dangerous.
And we do that stuff and like we post videos like a computer desk. And like we just and then light it on fire.
See, you probably came up at legitimately
03 to 06 was my middle school years, dude. Those were good years.
That would be really good because, well, yeah, that would be really good.
Dude, no, great honestly, years. I'm telling you.
I think we were both a little early. I think it would be a trip to have grown up. It might be your age. Dude, but what I'm saying is, like, how are you recording videos?
How was I recording
is
videos?
What I'm asking.
We used to record videos. So, like, if we wanted to record something, which we did in high school, the first iPhone came out when I was, like, a senior in high school. So, like, you didn't really have good shit, to record with. Yeah. So, like, we used to buy, like, handheld little camcorders and stuff. I remember, like, this one that my buddy had was, like, silver. Flip? Yeah, one was silver and had, like, the screen that, like, flipped and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Those were pretty legit.
That's, like, what we were using and stuff like that to record Stick Wars video, whatever it was, anything, everything.
I think the best
all tied up.
If you would have been in middle school, if you would have been, like, middle school and freshman in high school, when would it be? It'd be like a couple years behind you, because when the iPhone 3G came out, then it was on, because then mobile YouTube was a thing.
That is one thing I missed. I missed smartphones in school at all.
That's what I mean. Although
we used to get you know how like now if you were in school right now, you could cheat so easy, right? You can cheat so easy in school right now.
I don't know. Can you though?
I mean, okay, let's just put the answers are at your fingertips.
I understand in theory.
Yeah, in theory. Okay, but like
getting away with that.
Do you remember? Did you guys ever use like Cha-Cha and shit?
That vaguely rings a bell.
Cha-Cha is like a search engine where you could text it a question or whatever, and it would respond with an answer.
No, I didn't use it.
We used to Cha-Cha in middle school to get answers on tests and shit like that. In the middle of class, you just text it because like that's all we could do. Text. And we'd text Cha-Cha. It was like 22422. You know, one of those numbers. And you text him, hey, who was, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but see, that was early enough where
people weren't expecting it and weren't looking for it.
Right.
Fact. Now everyone's like, yeah, there's a fucking smartphone in your pocket. You have all the answers in the world.
Exactly.
So they're probably watching it.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
We did.
Fucking losers, dude.
We did videos. We made videos too, but we had like a legit camcorder.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because your fucking friend's dad was like Harvey Weinstein or something like that.
Something
dude.
like
you guys
that.
are out there in California. There's important people. There's money out there, man. We didn't have that, dude.
No. It was like a legit camcorder. But what I'm getting at is if we had the capability that exists now, like on your smartphone,
it's over.
It would have been crazy.
I'm in Sundance,
dude.
Whatever.
But we did because we would make like home videos hours long. and then we would just watch them. Like we'd watch them all the time. It was the funniest thing to us ever. Yeah. But if we had the capability to plug that into a thing, no problem, and chop it up and do all kinds of crazy stuff and post it all over the place. Oh, dude.
I remember 2001, 2002. The technology might have been a little bit dated. I mean, it probably was dated at the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was still what we were using. But like one of the video recorders that you literally could put on your shoulder a little bit and you popped a little tape into.
Yeah.
In the side. My buddy had one of those, and that's what we were recording like our first jackass videos on in late elementary school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like literally, because we lived. Do you know where Stockwell Elementary is? I don't know. That's not bad to say, I guess, where I went to school. Stockwell Elementary. It's over behind Showplace East and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Like in Evansville.
Dude, I mean,
there's like a neighborhood. There's like a neighborhood back there.
That's like right where I work.
Yeah, right over there. Yeah. Like right behind Showplace East, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I went to elementary school over there.
Okay.
And I lived 3 blocks from the elementary school.
Yeah.
And a couple of my buddies did too.
Yeah.
And like, we just find everyday materials and go to that playground and just do crazy shit for little 4th graders. You know what I mean? I remember in elementary school, we used to we'd record 4th of July. We'd go out there with our bottle rockets and Roman candles and shoot them at each other on the playground. Dude, it was crazy. Like, we lived a wild life, dude. Kids nowadays are bitches, bro. They die of jewel pods. Tighten up. Dude, we were shooting Roman candles at each other.
Have I told you about what we used to do?
In 4th grade.
Did I tell you about what we used to do with tennis balls and the security guards?
Throw them at people? Like, wait. Oh, you have to run up and grab it?
Did we ever talk?
Dude,
did we ever talk on
Is it a
the
game?
podcast?
Is it a game?
It's not a real game. It was a game to us.
Okay, so I think we did talk about it because I told you our version of a game with like ding dong ditch and a tennis ball.
Okay.
And basically,
we haven't taled about it on here though, have we?
Maybe let's do it.
All right, whatever. So what we would do, there was this area that was like a community of gated communities.
Yeah.
So a bunch of
little boxes.
Right. Yeah. So there were a ton of gated communities, but the whole thing was not gated by any stretch, but it had that feel. And there was a country club in the heart of it. I mean, big, super wide, like windy streets. And it was a massive area. And there were like running trails and stuff like that, and like bike trails that traverse this whole thing. And so we would go in there and we would sneak into the country club, into the tennis courts, and we would collect tennis balls from the bushes and all over the place. Yeah. You just slide in through the gate, and then we would head out just into the neighborhood in like a group of 4
on foot.
Yeah, on foot.
Okay, gotcha.
4 to 6 of us, something like that. And we would find, because there were security guards that patrolled the area in S10 Blazers, like this
nerds,
the 2-door S10 Blazers,
and
dude. They had,
honestly though, they're security guards in those nerdy. I remember those cars whenever I was a kid that age. Yeah. Fucking sick, dude. My cousin had an extreme one. Sick. Go ahead though.
So they were cruising in those things, and they had sirens on top, and everything, and sometimes they'd be patrolling, and then sometimes like they'd just be posted up like kind of in a parking lot or like a corner somewhere, and we would just like corner them and like pop out of the bushes and chuck tennis balls at them. And so like security guards cruising by at like 15 miles an hour, real slow, just kind of looking just start getting pelted by tennis balls.
That's pretty good.
And then he would like whoop, like flip on his lights.
Here, you kids.
And he would chase us.
Oh, he'd give in.
Yeah.
Oh.
He would chase us. Well, they would normally chase us in the car, like they'd whip around and chase us, and then we would like run into those running trails, and it was the most fun.
If it didn't chase you guys would have done it maybe 5 times more. But, or like, maybe like some people would be like, oh, they wouldn't do it. No, you guys would have probably done it.
Well, that's what, times. Okay.
But then they did chase you. So it makes it all worth it.
Here's what happened.
So much fun.
It was like a drug, essentially, is what it was.
Absolutely.
Because we did
the
it like.
Adrenaline, dude, it's a high.
We did it once.
Doing dumb shit when you're a kid is the best.
But where we messed up was like we went back too soon.
Yeah.
And then we went back even sooner. Yeah. And then it grew in popularity to, at one point, we went and there were like, I don't know.
Other kids doing it?
Well, no. it was like part of our group, but it was like, hey, let's go do that. And then someone called someone, and someone called someone, and then by the time we met up, there were like 15 of us.
Yeah.
And it was like, Well, now it looks like you
Yeah.
know we're
we're
rioting.
Yeah, we're a Sacramento gang at this
Right,
point. Okay,
yeah.
Sacktown Shotties. That's what we. That's who
Exactly.
he is, boy.
And like I think the security guards rolled through. We threw like a tennis ball, and then
you guys cut out.
and then the cops showed up immediately.
Oh,
Immediately,
I got you.
And we ran.
Yeah.
Like we were hiding,
Yeah.
but the next vehicle we saw was a cop car, and then another one, and we're like, we need to get out of here now.
We had encounters with the cops all the time when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we never did anything really bad. We were just nuisances in the neighborhood that I
Right.
lived in, dude.
Yeah, we didn't
Constantly like ding dong ditching
To be
people.
clear,
we
we did
causing,
not like
yeah,
destroy
no,
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're throwing tennis balls. Now there were times where we did bad shit, like smash pumpkins and stuff like that, for sure. But like for the majority of the time, we were just ding dong ditching people, maybe
Right.
TPing, whatever. Okay, but what we did with tennis balls, and this came about whenever I was in middle school. It was not my game. It is one that was brought to me whenever we linked up elementary schools and joined a middle school. And we called it Remix. It's basically just the remix to Ding Dong Ditch.
Okay.
And basically, what you do is you go out with like a group of like 4 people, 5 people.
yeah,
You don't want to
yeah.
get too big because you're right. It gets
Yeah.
fucking shady.
Yeah.
And then the cop, like, there's no reason people aren't going to call the cops on you. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
We're out there, and basically everyone stands back across the street from a house, the
Right.
target house.
Right.
And you have each house is switches. You have a runner and you have a ringer.
Okay.
A thrower, a ringer, and a runner.
Okay.
So the ringer,
Yeah.
or a retriever, retriever, ringer, thrower. The ringer stands at the doorbell,
Right.
and they're like, "Are you guys ready?"
Yeah.
And once they ring the doorbell, the dude throws the tennis ball into the yard. And now, you're a kid, you're an asshole. You want your friend to get caught, so you throw in like the bushes or whatever you want to do. And then the dude standing right next to the thrower has to run and grab the tennis ball and get off the property before the dude fucking catches him. And sounds like a blast, right?
That's
A blast, right? You want to play right now?
I kind of want to go right
All
now.
right, all right. This has been episode, dude.
You think Jacob's available?
Dude, he's somewhere.
He'd be
He's
good.
somewhere.
He'd be
Dude,
good at that.
He'd be super good. Little guy, he just hides behind a stump or something. They cut down a tree in their front yard. He just hides behind the stump. Dude, does it not sound like a blast?
Sounds like a blast.
It was the most fun ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And it's wholesome fun. You know what I mean?
That would be a lot of fun because that's a game. Yeah, that's a prank and a game rolled into one. What?
Dude, exactly. And it's dang.
Yeah.
Feels so good.
A gank?
A gank? A gank?
A pame?
A pame? Dude, you try,
Pames and ganks?
try to hop on his gank, dude?
Dude.
It's nice.
It's pretty
right?
legit. We did something similar to Ding Dong Ditch, which we did not call it that. We called it.
Ring and run?
No, we didn't call it that. I don't remember what we called it, but we didn't. I never said Ding Dong Ditch.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard that until I got here.
Gotcha.
It was called, I don't know, something.
Doorbell ditch.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there wasn't
Doorbell
a name to
ditch
it.
is like another name I've heard.
But
for
what
it.
we did was, my buddy Brock back in the day told me about it. He was doing it with some friends, and so I started doing it with some of my other friends. We take a fishing line and tie it to a door knocker on someone's house.
That's good, dude. Across the street.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. Now, that one's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. It took some work
Yeah.
because.
You have a knot guy?
Well, what happened was, okay, like not that many houses have door knockers.
Yeah, it's to be like what the fuck? You talking about colonial houses and
Right,
shit?
like not that many
are
houses.
Are we in the Pacific North, the Atlantic Northeast of the United States?
Northeast.
Sorry.
Not that many houses have door knockers. So finding one wasn't always that easy.
Yeah.
So that was
these
tough.
fucking 2000,
Right.
like built in 2000 fucking huge houses in California.
And then you had to at least have, it had to be,
you had to have a place to hide across the street to get in a bush or something.
A decent setup. And then the other thing that we figured out, because we tried it, the first time we tried it was a total bust where like there was like nothing. Oh, it was funny because we we knocked, no one kept knocking. And then finally we just like, like knocked, like knock for like 10 seconds and then waited. And then we just heard someone pounding on the inside of the door. Boom, boom, boom. Like they were pounding back. But I was thinking about it, and then we got back. We're like, why didn't that work?
That's the appropriate
And
response.
it was like, because we were doing it at like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And it was like, and that was the other hard part, was like
How do you do it during the day?
To do it legit, because if you knock on someone's door, I mean, definitely past 9, but even past 8, like people aren't opening the door, dude.
Not typically.
No,
8, you have a chance. 9, I got someone was soliciting me at my house past 9. It was 9:06 or 9:13. I think I told you the story.
That's insane.
And I was like, exactly. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You're trying to steal my children?
Like, yeah.
Like, what is going on?
What is this move?
And that's what I literally thought they were trying to do, steal my children. But anyway, yeah, like maybe past 8. I don't know, but like 9, I was aggravated.
Right.
So yeah, I'd come out swinging.
Yeah. So that didn't work. But we went back a couple times and we got it dialed in. We like went a little earlier.
Yeah.
And we like got our timing down a little bit. We had some pretty funny ones. Like we had one where a guy, and we were set up perfect. It was like, it was a street, and then there was another street that ran perpendicular.
Yeah.
And this house was like essentially on the corner. So we were literally in the car, parked, like all ducked down in the car, and like one guy was in the backseat holding the fishing line. We're like just looking out at him, and like, you know, we did the whole thing. Like we knocked like twice, like knock knock, and then someone opened the door, and it was a dude. Like it was a dude. He was young, honestly, probably like about our age, like teenage, maybe a little bit older, like 18 or something.
Just graduated, living with his parents still.
Opens the door, and he's in like basketball shorts. And he, you know, like does the. I mean, it was like textbook. Like looks around.
Yeah. Oh,
close the door, and we wait.
That's
like
good.
a good amount of time, like, you know, I don't know, a minute or something, and then again, like knock knock, and like same thing, opens the door, like does this whole thing, like gets kind of annoyed, shuts it, and then we do it again, and we waited like a couple minutes again, and we do it again, but this time he like rips open the door immediately, like he was waiting.
Pulls you guys off the fishing line,
and he rips open the door and like pops out. And again, he's like looking.
Got you, motherfuckers.
And so at this point in time, like he's just walking around.
Dude, that's so good.
He's walking around in front of his house, looking around. He's barefoot in basketball shorts, no shirt, and he's just looking around. And he's like walking.
What an idiot!
And he hit the fishing line.
Yeah.
I don't like he like bumped it or hit it.
I've been booby trapped.
And he like. And we're sitting in the car and we're just like watching like
fucking schoolgirls,
we're like
cracking up, giggling,
like, laughing so hard. And he like, we watched him like grab a hold of it
and then follow it
and
back,
then grab like with two hands, and then he like started following just like a couple like hand over hands, and then like
locked eyes with the car,
kind of pulled on it, and made locked eyes with the car, and we just went blah and just like burned out and took off. And just left him standing there like,
dude, that sounds like such a great
so
song.
Confused.
It sounds like such a great. I'm ready to catch a felony tonight by ding dong ditching someone's house.
It was fantastic.
Because that's the thing. Now that I'm 27 years old, I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
I did not miss my opportunity. I literally had more. I probably have done more hooligan shit in my years.
Yeah.
Than the average.
Sure.
And I did not miss my opportunity, but I still feel like I missed because I was good at it. We were so good.
We were really good. My
neighborhood was so perfect too, man. It was so good. There was like 5 neighborhoods connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could just bounce through, dude. So easy.
We used to TP. That was our jam.
We used to shoot people with airsoft guns and like hide.
We would TP. We talked about that with Stookie on here.
So good.
We would TP houses, and we got, you could say, pretty good at it.
Efficient as fuck, right? Like you get it down to a science. You know exactly how many rolls you need to cover these certain type of trees.
Yep.
You know where to get the toilet paper cheap. You know when to go.
Yep.
You go, boom, boom, self checkout, whatever it is. I got it.
Everyone had, you know, you'd go in a tight group.
Dude, you had
everyone
your gear.
had their job.
Yeah, you had your gear. You knew exactly what your role was.
Yep.
You knew where to park. You planned it out beforehand.
Yep.
Spent good 15, 20 minutes scouting the place out before you did the job.
Yep.
Not to mention the days prior. Exactly. You know what I mean? And then you put in work like professionals. Kids nowadays, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I've seen a couple TP jobs just out there and out and about.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you guys don't get down like we used to get down, bro. We used to go for blood.
So what we did was, a couple funny things with that. One, we would joke about how we would be TPing forever because we loved it so much.
Yeah.
I did one time. I think I was like 2 years out of high school.
20 years old. TPN.
I think I was. I want to say 19 or 20. So here's what happened.
That's rough.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm judging.
You should.
I don't judge, but I'm judging.
But here's what happened. But when we were younger, it was always like, we're always going to do this for life. Like, this is the best. And then immediately after I got out of high school, I was like, well, I can't ever do that again.
But I'm going to do that again.
So what happened was my buddy Jeremy, who didn't.
Younger brother.
Flaked.
Yeah, he has a younger brother.
He has a younger brother.
And you guys had to show him the ropes.
No, it was he'd already been shown the ropes.
Yeah.
But they had their own thing going on. And I was at his house
and they were
gearing up. And he was like, "You want to go?"
Jordan's coming out of retirement, baby.
Exactly
hey, dude, I'm going for my fucking 7th ring
like,
right
you
now.
You want to go? I was like,
fuck yeah, I want to go, dude. Let's go. You guys are gonna get a slap on the wrist. I'm going to jail. Let's do it.
And that's what we did. And I'm gonna tell you, it didn't feel very good. I was just like, this doesn't feel right.
It shouldn't feel right.
It
shouldn't feel right. They're like, dude, yeah, Timmy in math class, dude, he's really got it coming. You know, fucking third period the other day, he was a real dick.
Right.
Blah blah blah.
I'm
man,
like working full time.
Oh, dude, SATs are gonna be rough. And that right, Sean? And you're like, dude, God damn, dude, I just worked 47. What are you talking about? I'm making $8.25 an hour right now.
I don't think I was working that much at the time, but I should have been.
Whatever.
It was just a weird.
I just longboarded down the PCH, bro.
I was doing that.
Yeah.
One night we TP'd. I'm gonna mess up the number. I think it was 16 houses.
That's impressive, dude. One night we got TP'd. Yeah. Woke up the next morning, saw that shit.
Yeah.
And like at 7 a.m. on like a Sunday.
Yeah.
Saw that shit, collected it down off the trees.
Yeah.
Took it to where we knew it came from.
Right.
And threw it back before they fucking woke up, dude.
That's pretty legit.
It was boss as fuck.
We did something.
Dude, I need to get my childhood friends on here, and we just need to tell stories. We had some great ones.
We did something similar. So, it was my buddy Jeremy. His house got hit, and they didn't. I mean, they maybe threw like 2 rolls,
bitches,
because his dad
came outside,
doesn't play,
yeah,
and saw what was going. He had a mag light that I'm pretty sure he threw at their car.
Worse than a bullet.
Yeah, like
those things are heavy as shit.
They were gone. And we figured out, because it's people talk.
Yeah.
And we figured out.
Dude, you know who does this shit.
We figured it out in relatively quick order who was responsible. And it was 3 people. Well, it was 4 people, but 2 of them were brothers.
Isn't that the worst?
So it was like.
People team up to get you and shit.
It was like 2 brothers. And then. And so the next night, we hit all 3 of their houses. And it was a down. Yeah. It was disgusting how bad we hit their houses.
Christmas in March.
Yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I mean, it was. I mean, it was. There were works of art.
Yeah.
Say it was work of art. It was brutal, and it was just like, yeah. I mean, you tried and you failed, and now you have to pay for it.
I feel like we missed an opportunity. We should have done this stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a time machine, we'd go back.
Dude, we could do it.
Link up.
Even better. We could
do it
like now.
Link up. Yeah, we could link up in like Oklahoma or whatever's in between.
Yeah.
And we could get some fucking shit going. We might die in Oklahoma, but
yeah, we'd probably die.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it'd be worth it. We could do it in Henderson. We could do it in Evansville tonight. I don't give a shit, dude. And I could hit up Stookie, and he'd probably be kind of down. He'd probably be like, "I'll be the getaway driver," but yeah, let's do it. Sounds hilarious. And I got a couple other buddies who'd be down for it. But
it'd be fun.
Yeah. What else is up, man?
Dude.
Damn, we spent some time on that. And that wasn't even on the cards, dude. That came out of nowhere.
To talk about that.
I don't even know where that started, but I'm really glad we had it.
I'm glad we did it too. Hey, I do want to do some of this though. I'll skip. We have some other random stuff. I'll skip some of that. So I got some Tanner or Sean questions.
Yeah, do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Tanner.
Wow.
Easy.
You don't even know what I'm.
Tanner.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I know there's 3.
Do you? Well, yeah, there's 3.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Do you want to throw one? You think about it. Maybe you throw one in.
Okay, I got one.
Well, I'll start.
Go ahead,
Okay.
son of a bitch.
All right. Who would be a better Uber driver, Tanner or Sean?
My music taste is better than yours.
That's not what we're talking about.
So I'd be a better Uber driver. I bring the party.
So you think, okay.
I'd have little mini bottles of booze.
Here's what's, okay. Well, that's illegal, sir.
No, it's not.
That's,
okay. It's illegal to drink them.
It's illegal.
It's illegal to drink them.
It's illegal. I mean, you need a liquor license. I'm pretty sure
To
they
hand
don't.
them out, to hand them out?
I'm pretty sure they don't issue liquor
To hand
licenses.
them out?
Yeah.
No.
You can't just hand out
you
booze,
can, dude.
bottle of booze
Dude,
and moving
I
vehicles.
do it on the playgrounds all around the tri-state all the time, dude.
I think it is funny that you immediately went to this whole I bring the party thing.
Okay, are you what? Are you like fucking? Are you some chauffeur of sorts?
I'm just
Is
trying
that your
to say,
angle?
who would be the better Uber driver?
I'd be a better Uber driver.
You have to take into a lot more consideration than just who brings the party.
I drive better than you. Well,
but that's definitely not true,
dude.
so we know that.
Let's see. I think my voice is more calming than yours.
Also not true.
Let's see. I think I'm friendlier.
Bro,
than
I'm
you.
ready for you to make an argument, but
I
so
think
far
I
you're.
I think I'm friendlier than you.
No.
I think.
No. I think you would get a lot of complaints in a really short amount of time.
About what though?
Because you're abrasive, bro.
You think that's what it would be? You think I'd be talking too much shit?
Yeah.
I think
you
that
would.
probably would be a thing, like because here's the fact, like that because people are bitches, right? And like they'll rate you, like obviously, like you get out of the car and it's like, oh, that guy's gone. I don't have to say anything to him, so I will really do this.
Yeah, yeah.
And they really would. They 3-4 star me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't hate me, but they'd be like,
No.
kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Boom.
That guy was. Yeah.
No, you're 100% right about that.
Because you would think you're being funny.
Absolutely.
But
as I always do,
it wouldn't come off that way. It would be like you would only. I guess
after
what I'm saying
everything
is,
I say, I hear in my head.
Right. Yeah, I know that. I guess what I'm saying is, you like your shtick would work on like 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then, but 9 would hate you.
Yeah.
And they would 4-star you.
We already said they would not
you.
hate me. They would just kind of dislike
They would
me.
3-star you.
Yeah, that's not hate.
But I feel like 8 out of 10 would be like really happy with me.
8 out of 10 would be like,
No, dude, because you're trying to play it like I don't bring the party at all, and that's total bullshit. And you
okay,
know it.
okay. Now here's the thing. I'm not saying you would be a bad Uber driver, but what is so good about you?
Bro, here's all I'm saying.
What's so good about you, Sean?
What's
so good?
I'm a
about
people
you?
pleaser.
I'd have chapstick in my center console.
I'm a people.
I'd have
pleaser.
a community chapstick that everyone could use.
That's free syphilis.
Dude, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just trying to look out.
I'm just saying.
I'm not charging you, am I?
I'm saying I'm super efficient. I take care of people. Like, and that would ring true. If I were an Uber driver, I think I'd be really good. I might start doing it.
Dude, I think you'd probably bum out a lot of people.
No.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because, okay, you know why? Here's the thing. I think you wouldn't like it. I don't think you would
Really?
like it. Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because you see all these drunk people, and guess what you have? FOMO. And you'd be wasted.
I don't know.
Get a DUI, or you'd be sober and hate your life and quit.
Drunk Uber driver.
That's what I'm saying. What would you do? You wouldn't drink and drive, right?
No,
and
I can't do that.
Okay, so what would you do? Be pissed off that you weren't drinking at home.
I don't get like that. I don't get like that, bro.
You don't get like that?
No, I don't get like that.
Not after night after night after night. I've seen drunk me having because I'd only call you. Like, Sean, pick me up, dumbass. Let me show you how much fun I'm having. I'd be in the back seat living my life.
Okay.
Next one. No, you'd be a better Uber driver. I'll concede.
Oh.
I'll concede.
Okay.
I'll concede.
All right.
Because you're right. I would be a dick.
Yeah, you'd be a dick.
I am a dick.
Who's better at predicting the weather, Tanner or Sean?
I'll give you that too. I don't know shit about the weather, dude.
Okay, good.
Here's the thing.
I just want to make sure.
You put that on there for a specific reason. You predicted rain today?
No,
dickhead. What's going on?
No, just typically I know what's going on with the weather.
Your left knee ache or something like that?
No, my right knee does ache, but it's not related to the weather.
Have you ever heard that though?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard? Dude, yeah. Fuck those people, okay?
No, all I'm saying is...
Dude, my buddy's mom, who will remain nameless. We're not buddies anymore, but like elementary school buddy's mom.
Yeah.
She had like a couple knee surgeries, and she'd always do that. Oh, it's going to rain today, my knee.
Really?
My knee.
She's
I'd
serious?
say, shut up. God.
Dude, I like that. I don't do that. No, that's not my move.
Shut up,
It's just
Tammy.
but typically Dude, I don't want to say, and maybe it's not even specific to the weather, but just in general, I typically know what's going on, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
You look outside?
No, I just know what's
check
up.
Your iPhone, dude?
No, you check your iPhone.
What do? You don't check your iPhone for the weather? You just guess? You fucking psychopath. No, you don't.
It's predicting.
You don't predict. What do you say? What's the weather going to be like next Tuesday, dickhead?
I didn't write who's better at reading their iPhone.
What's the weather going to be like next Tuesday, Sean? Predict it.
It's going to be cold. Bring your gloves.
I gotta put some flannel patches in the fucking knuckle bumps. It's gonna be cold. Next, you're a better weatherman.
All right, good.
Okay, Ron Rhodes, get out of here.
All right.
Sean with his 3-degree guarantee, whatever it is. What's the last one? This one I'll win at. I read it right now. Who would be a better server? Me, hands down. I've been a server, dude.
All right, so
what are we talking about?
we're talking about being. To be clear, who'd be a better server like in a restaurant? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm assuming everyone knows that, but I'm just clarifying, just so everyone knows.
Like, I got the 3-glass carry, dude. I can do 4 on the same hand, dude. Oh my god, stop, dude.
Okay. So you think you'd be a better server, really?
I don't think, Sean. I know I would be a better. I am the best server that Evansville's ever seen. That's why I talk so much shit about servers. That's why I talk so much shit about servers that complain about, oh, so-and-so didn't tip. It's because I got stiffed maybe once or twice in my whole entire serving career.
Yeah.
And I got stiffed once or twice because people are dicks. I never got under-tipped because I'm a boss and I know what customer service is. And I tried my hardest. I never saw it as a guarantee.
Right.
Some people see it as a guarantee.
No, it's not.
I worked my ass off to get tips. And it worked out for me pretty well for a couple of years.
Okay.
So I put a lot of emphasis on that. And I don't tip poorly. However, I will tip great if the service is good.
Yeah.
I will tip 15% if it's not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I'd be a better server, hands down. That's the most compelling argument so far.
No, that was a pretty good argument. But where were you a server?
I've been a server at that restaurant I used to manage over there on the west side. Rafferty's. I've been a server at dude, Rafferty. I was a server at Rafferty's for a while, and I did really well there.
Rafferty's is really weird because it's like it looks like trash,
but it's delicious.
And
I like it. I like the salads a lot.
It looks like trash, and then you walk inside and you go, "Oh, this place is really nice."
It is different.
And then you look at the menu and you go, "Oh man, like this is
all
nice." And then you eat the food and you go, "This isn't very nice."
They have items on the menu that are labeled as like you'd be like, "Oh, like they have prime rib and shit," and you'd be like, "Oh, I don't get that in there." Dude, get their salads though.
Right.
I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
You a salad guy? You like to toss salad? I said that weird. I'm sorry, dude.
All right. Here's what I was thinking when I was writing it. I was like, I think Tanner might be a better server than me, but also, I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's the difference between me being a server and me being an Uber driver. And an Uber driver, I'm in my car.
Yeah.
I'd be way more comfortable.
Right.
And I don't want to have a boss.
But
I would be a little bit more abrasive.
Right.
However, I'm telling you, from experience, whether it be work now or whatever, I am the most polite person that could ever be to a stranger. Fact.
I don't know.
Fact.
No, that's not true. For sure, that's not true.
I am overly polite.
Also, I think like if we were doing like who would be a better server at Applebee's, you for sure,
dude. You wouldn't be a better server anywhere. What, dude? Take it to Del Frisco's, bro. I'll come in the monkey suit, dude. Dude, let's say you and Cliff are sitting down, and I'm your server, bro. Come on, dude. I'd speak Mandarin for Cliff. Like that chick did?
I don't think so. I think if it was Del Frisco's...
Dude, you can't even carry shit, dude.
No, I got it down. No, also, but when you're there at Del Frisco's, you don't even have to. See, that's what I'm saying. I'd be better at the place... The servers, they don't even carry shit at Del Frisco's. There's other people doing that.
They do. I mean, they had runners and
stuff.
No,
dude, because it's all just
You're
about...
right, they had runners, kitchen runners.
You just need to know shit. You got to know your shit.
Dude, I
that's
know my
all
shit.
me.
I know my shit better than you,
That's all
dude.
me.
I know my shit way better than you.
Dude, when it comes to fine dining...
I know my shit way better than you. Dude, I know my shit way better than you, dude. I shaved some truffle in my scotch just 5 minutes ago, okay? You son of a bitch. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Here's the thing.
Sean.
I think I'm going to have to concede on this.
Okay, good, dude. Because I was going to come across the table.
I think I'm going to have to.
I gave you 2.
And here's why.
Because I'm right.
Well, I think you're probably right.
Don't backhand me right now, sir.
I'm not backhanding you.
You're about to do
I'm
something.
not.
What are you coming at me
not,
with?
No, I'm saying.
I think you're probably right. And
no, that's not what I'm saying.
I eat at restaurants. I don't work at them.
No. Oh shit! No, it's not what I'm not gonna finish that thought. No, what I was going to say was, you argued with such conviction, but like honest conviction. Not even like
that is true.
Not even joke conviction.
Real. It was so real.
That was like real.
It's the realest I've ever been on here. Period.
I can't like you
That's
won.
fair.
Like
That's
I can't
fair.
even argue
That's
against
fair.
it because it was just genuine conviction.
Dude, I really believed it.
I know.
I believe
That's what
it.
I'm saying. You gotta be
believe
right.
it now more than ever.
Goodness.
How much time do you think we have left on this?
We've got a little bit of time.
Okay, like a couple things worth of time, or one thing worth of time. I just want to know. I'm sorry, I don't mean to break it up. I just need to know
one thing.
because I have one thing that I need to do because I came with papers and I came prepared.
Well, let's do that, and then we can touch on like a couple other like whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's do that. But
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay.
Or did you want to close with that? Is that
No,
what you're
no, I
getting
don't
at?
need to close with it at all.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, so basically what I did, if you guys watch, if you pay attention, I'm assuming you are maybe a peer of ours around our age group, maybe can weigh in on this discussion. We've talked about it a few times on here. We've
Okay.
never really dove too deep. And it was just something fun that I thought I wanted to do. A little bit of bracketology, some of my favorite stuff ever. And I think it's one of America's favorite things ever. Like, think about it. You don't even watch college basketball. Come March, you might be filling out a bracket for $10 at your work or whatever it is.
Right.
People like brackets.
Yeah.
People just like it. They like seeing two people picking one and seeing who advances. You know what I mean?
We talked a good amount about brackets
We've
last
talked
season.
a little bit about brackets, right? Like you're
But
not
what are we talking about brackets right now?
Oh, dude, I've made a bracket for us, baby. A bracket, baby. Okay, yeah, but it's not basketball, baby. It's not sports. It's a little bit something that hits home a little bit harder than that.
Okay.
We've talked about it's basically, this is going to be the next episode that releases before Disney Plus comes out. Exclusive to all you guys. And in anticipation of Disney Plus coming out, I set up a bracket that we are going to do. And I'm going to post a picture on our Instagram later. I hope you guys will comment on that. Maybe fill out the bracket yourselves, and we'll see who the champion is.
I'm highly curious about this.
Disney Channel Original Movies bracket. I have it
Okay.
filled out. We have it seeded. Are you ready? I have 2 copies. We're going to go through it. I'm going to have you make your pick. I'm going to make my pick. And then I got a blank copy that we can talk about to the viewers, maybe, that we can post on Instagram later. So you got your pen ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little confused, though.
All right, dude. We're just doing a nice little bracket. We're going to break it down to truly see what the best Disney Channel original movie is of all time.
But how? Okay, like who's deciding this?
Me and you, and then we're going to have the viewers comment on what we think is the best Disney Channel movie ever.
Okay, all right.
All right, you ready? So we're going to go through the bracket together. We're going to see how well we do, how well we place, and if we're on the same page. So first and foremost, if you notice, there's a play-in game.
Yeah.
2 play-in games. And that's where we're going to start. Maybe some of these you haven't seen. I'm not sure. If you can't really remember, I am very well versed in the Disney original movie verse, if you will.
Yeah.
So just let me know, and I'll kind of fill you in, hopefully give you a reminder, and you can be, oh, it's that movie. I loved that movie. I hated that movie. Hopefully not, I didn't see that movie. Are you ready?
Ready.
Hey, Sean, can you show a little bit more fucking enthusiasm?
I'm ready,
for me,
dude.
okay?
I'm reading the
Okay,
picks.
let's get into it. Under Wraps versus Up and Away. Do you remember either of these? This is something I was kind of worried about with you. But people my age will definitely like it. They'll get it. These came out in 2000. No, Under Wraps was 99. Up and Away was 2000. Under Wraps stars a group of kids. It is Halloween time-ish.
Okay.
There is a mummy that is in this guy's basement in a sarcophagus.
I'm good with it.
And they awaken the mummy. The mummy comes back.
Yeah.
And he starts hanging out with the kids, and he's just a big old goof. He doesn't talk, but he likes to hang out with the kids, and he's very friendly. And they must return him to this creepy old guy's house in the sarcophagus before midnight. Don't remember it?
Nope.
You want to look it up real quick or something? What are you doing on the computer over there?
I was going to. I'm not going to. I don't have time.
Okay, and then let me get you the synopsis of the next one, because the fact is both of these are going to lose to the next person.
Okay.
So Up and Away. It's about a black superhero family. Do you remember that? They were allergic to tinfoil.
That's better.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Okay, so they were allergic to aluminum foil. That was their kryptonite.
Mm.
And it starred Kevin Connolly. He was one of the bad guys. You know who automatically wins, right?
Duh, yeah.
Okay,
Win.
Up and Away. Let's move it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the other playing game. Don't Look Under the Bed. Do you remember that one?
No.
Okay, another Halloween one. Dude, do you remember any of these? Have you looked at this list?
I looked at it. I remember some of them.
Okay, here we go. Playing games. That's why they're playing games. They're not contenders. They're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Don't Look Under the Bed and Phantom of the Megaplex. Both Halloween-esque. Don't Look Under the Bed.
Megaplex one wins.
Okay, there we go. We don't have to get into it. I like it, Sean. Let's go back up to the top.
Yeah.
Brink versus Up and Away. This is an obvious.
What Brink is.
Are you being dead serious?
Yeah.
Eric Von Detten, the rollerblading movie.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Are you fucking serious?
I don't remember the names, bro.
Brink. That's the. Okay,
Right.
that's my champion. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. It's gonna be the champion.
That's not the champion.
Okay, well that's cool. Let's go down the list. Xenon, and this just is all inclusive. You remember Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, the space one?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Smart House. Do you remember that? The kid's house was like a company gave away this house basically, and you.
Oh yeah.
And it had like it was the mom from Sons of Anarchies or Sons of Anarchy. She was the crazy lady.
Smart House.
Smart House. That was sick. I like that answer, Sean.
That's good.
All right. So Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah, that one.
God, dude, it's gonna be tough when it comes up. Okay, I know where that's
obvious.
going.
That's obvious,
dude. Okay, you have a.
I don't like the way that you laid this out necessarily. I'm going to tell you that right
because
now.
I made it. Why?
Because of the next one.
Okay. Well, here we go. So before we get into it, Johnny Tsunami, you remember that one? That's one that resonated with you.
Yep.
What do you like about Johnny Tsunami?
I don't know. It's a dope name. It's about surfing.
It is about surfing.
Surf life, bro.
And snowboarding.
Right.
Horse Sense versus Luck of the Irish.
Horse Sense needs to get the fuck out of here.
Do you know what Horse Sense is?
No.
The Lawrence brothers?
Oh.
Do you remember them?
Needs to fuck right
Luck of
off.
the Irish is a great one. It's
Luck
got
of
the guy from Psych. This is one that we talked about last week.
Yeah.
I knew Sean liked this one. This is a sleeper pick for Sean. Guaranteed winner, in my opinion, in Sean's mind. Let's go back up to the top. Brink, the skate movie. You remember it now.
Yeah.
Give it some respect.
Yeah, I got it.
Move it forward over Smart House.
Of course.
I like it. All right, Johnny Tsunami versus Luck of the Irish. This is actually probably the toughest one of the tournament so far, for me at least, because I love both movies. I love all four movies that made the Final Four. Let's be completely honest here.
Sure.
I like all these movies. I grew up with these. For me, this is a little bit tougher. Johnny Tsunami, really cool. Like you said, SoCal. You know, I mean, he's really from Hawaii, but he's surf life. He really enjoys himself. He's a very positive guy. His grandpa was who's the bad guy in Mortal Kombat? Shang Tsung.
Mm-hmm.
His grandpa's the
Shang
same
Tsung.
actor who played Shang Tsung.
Right.
You know, that's pretty fucking sick. That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
His dad was a little prick. They moved to like fucking New England. He had to snowboard. He was actually really good at that. A lot of respect for Johnny Tsunami. Luck of the Irish, though. Next level movie. I don't even think I really have to get into it. About a leprechaun who can play fucking basketball for some reason.
Yeah.
He's like a Boston Celtic in high school.
Yeah.
He fights other leprechauns on the basketball court.
Exactly.
I think he might be a champion.
Yeah.
This one for me is going to Johnny Tsunami, though I have to go with the classic. I love Johnny Tsunami more than anything. It's
cool.
a very good one. Sean's going to go with Luck of the Irish.
Of course. It's cool. You know, you've been wrong before. I'm not surprised now.
All right, now we're coming down to it. Brink versus Johnny Tsunami for me. I'm going to go ahead and go with Brink, starring Eric Von Detten. He had that classic late 90s, early 2000s haircut, the part down the middle. You know what I mean? The Sean Hunter, but he had the solid blonde.
Right.
Very good. He was on a couple Disney movies. I think he went on to do a National Lampoon's or an American Pie Volume 7. Eric Von Detten, starring in Brink. Cool. Team Pup and Suds, Team X Blades, one of the greatest rivalries in the history of sports. Take the cake from me.
Okay. Well, obviously that's wrong because I went with Luck of the Irish. But also, I wrote in my champion, High School Musical 3.
Oh, my God, dude. What a fucking loser.
Look,
are you being serious?
I'm being 100% serious.
First of all, is that better than the first one?
If you don't...
Is High School Musical 3 better than the first one?
Yeah, way better.
How?
Well, okay, here's
The
the thing.
first one's not good, but I can't see how the third one would be better
Here's
than the first.
Thing. You could argue that High School Musical 3 does not qualify because it had a theatrical release.
Oh, it did come out in theater?
Came out in theater.
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't qualify.
Okay, in that case...
High School Musical 1 and 2. 2.5. The director's cut.
High School Musical
Scorsese really killed it with High School Musical 1.
High School Musical 1 would be my actual number one.
Dude, I'm about to get Stookie on here to roast the fuck out of you. Because he'll agree with me on this Brink shit, and then we'll jump you in the parking lot after the fucking shit, dude. Yeah, I am gonna throw that up just because I'm curious if anyone knows these movies and has any kind of say. Because High School Musical is definitely not the champion. That's why it's not on the list at all. It's not even a contender.
I like it.
I did top 10.
I like it.
You like what?
I like the whole thing.
You like the idea?
Yeah.
All right, so let's implement it next week with condiments. That
Okay.
garlic aioli I had upstairs,
No.
champion.
That's no joke.
Hey.
That stuff. Here's what I think though. What I would like to do this with.
Women, that's not good.
No, we can't do that. That's what Zuckerberg did, bro. That's where it all
Did he do that?
started. Yeah.
When?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about something recent or something.
No. Like that was his first thing. Was like
rating the women of
rating the
school.
women,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
That's not a cool move, bro.
Some cute, smart chicks over there.
No, what I think we should do.
Smart, cute chicks.
Yeah. No. Where this, to me, would be super dope, would be with
people in life that we know.
No. Movies that haven't come out yet.
Oh.
Rotten Tomato score.
I like that. I like that a lot. Let's do that next time. Let's do it next time.
Yeah.
Let's do it next time.
Okay.
You gonna set that up? You on that?
Yeah, I could set it up. Well,
You got that?
I'm trying to think. We have to figure out how to do
Irishman. 98%.
Well, yeah, it can't be anything that has press on it already. But like, you have to do it for like a specific season. Like summer blockbusters would be the best one, I think.
Okay.
Summer blockbusters would be the best one.
Okay.
But you can also do like we're getting ready to roll into like holiday season. Which
I love
is
the
award
holiday season movies.
It's award season.
We could do an award season one.
So that's what I mean. So we could do yeah.
Dude, brackets are fun.
Brackets are fun.
They are fun.
No doubt. And if we do it pretty quick, because none of the big ones have really hit yet. But we can, and we'll do pairings like, like superhero movie against superhero movie, franchise action movie against action movie, drama against drama.
Dude, we got a hit. We might have a hit on our hands.
Dude, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
There we go.
No, this is a good idea. This is good.
Hey, link me one time, brother.
Link it up. This I like also, except that it's basically just 100% subjective about how you feel. I mean,
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you wouldn't. That's cool.
I thought it was objective.
I do like it a lot.
Okay, well, good. I mean, there's a clear champion.
I do like it a lot. We could also do it. The other fun way to do it would be we could do a couple. Well, the summer one would be fun to bless you.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, guys.
Another fun way to do it would be dollars, like box office haul.
Okay, yeah.
Domestic.
I was thinking, like I said, people we know. I think we could like throw me in the mix, and then like we just do, I don't know, people we know, and see who's a better person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then we just see who the champion is. I like it a lot. There's a good chance that me and you start off in different regions of the bracket. There's a good chance we can meet up in the finals.
Sure, yeah.
Because I'm the best person I know. So I like that idea a lot.
You are a true psychopath.
Dude, speaking of best people I know, have you listened to that new Kanye West album endorsed by Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr.? No. It's not that good.
Is it not good?
It's gospel.
I've heard.
There's two, like, and now it's gospel. Now, to be fair, gospel is a huge category of stuff. You think gospel, you think, there's that on there.
Right.
But there's also him rapping.
Yeah.
And besides the fact that he doesn't say curse words.
Right.
Or talk about women, whatever it is, it still sounds like rap.
Yeah.
It's kind of good.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, but it's not good. I was just curious. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people talking about it right now, and it is endorsed by POTUS. So I just figured, you'd be on board too.
No, I haven't, dude. I haven't. I don't know how I feel about that whole thing, to be honest.
The thing about it is, here's how I feel, and I think this is something that we can all learn, and this is something that Kanye West has been saying, and he's crazy. He really is.
Right.
But something that he is saying is true. The fact that people are so mad at him for having his own opinion is terrifying.
Well, that's true.
That's the only thing I feel about it at all. Is I feel some sort of way with him about that. Because there's certain opinions I have in this world that are unpopular opinions. Right. We've obviously heard them in the past. Sure. I don't like white sauce on pizza.
Right.
People attack people for those kind of opinions. Right. Not necessarily that one, but
but in general.
Polar, opposing opinions.
It is weird. It is weird for sure. I mean, the thing that I don't like, you know what I mean, like about his whole, and to be honest, I tend to just kind of tune him out.
Yeah.
Because it's a little much for me. So maybe he is doing some of this and I'm unaware of it. But to me, it's like, bro, believe whatever you want to believe, do whatever you want to do. However, I feel like there's some
ulterior motives.
I feel like there's, well, maybe, but I'm just saying in general with stuff like that, I think in general should be some like etiquette and some
you talking about like the religious aspect of things?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm just saying in general, okay, so I have created a reputation for myself on this podcast. Tanner's sneezing again. I'm going to mute your mic. Tanner's sneezing like crazy. Bro, you all right? You're okay.
I do this thing where I cannot sneeze less than 3 times.
47 times.
It's crazy.
Okay, I've created a reputation for myself on this podcast
as a bigot.
Of a racist bigot. No, of enjoying to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that is a true...
Oh, we know.
That's a true thing. Now, to be clear...
When you go around boasting about it?
To be clear, recently, I have cut back my alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Doctor told you had to.
Yeah, otherwise I was going to die.
You had 12 days.
12 days to live, so I had to cut. Now,
the doctor called him like the Ring, dude.
No, I still love it, but I have cut it back a lot. Now, but what I'm getting at is, if for some reason I just stopped drinking, like I became sober and I stopped drinking,
I wouldn't like it.
And then I showed up and was like preaching about
sobriety and
sobriety.
Shit? Yeah.
Without addressing nothing else other than you need to be sober because blah blah blah. I mean, that would rub some people the wrong way.
Yeah,
it would rub you the wrong way.
The only thing I've heard him say, like I think kind of like on point with what you're saying is like about his past that he's done negatively. Mm-hmm. He has openly admitted recently to becoming like a sex addict. Like, and he like praises his wife and everything for changing his life and making him a better person, yada yada yada.
Right.
But like he was like talking about being a sex addict and just doing drugs and like being a bad person before.
Right.
He has said it.
Right.
It's not what he's saying all the time, but he has said it.
But
I think he's addressed it.
But I mean, I'm just saying in general. I'm not even
that in your face shit. I don't like. Period.
I'm not talking about like, dude, like confess your sins or whatever. I'm not even talking about that. But I'm just saying,
I'd like that
in general. Like, I mean, you're the most like egocentric human being on the planet, except maybe Donald Trump.
I don't even think Donald Trump thinks that highly of himself.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, like,
they're
tied.
No, I know what you mean.
And then to adopt the Christian faith and say, you know, you believe in Jesus. I mean, Jesus had a thing or two to say about humility.
Can I ask you a question on topic, off topic?
Sure.
Slightly. And if you don't want to get into it, I respect it.
Yeah.
How do you, because one of the things I heard him say, he did a couple interviews.
Yeah.
One with Big Boy on the radio and one with this guy named Zane Lowe.
Mm-hmm,
if you know who they are. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, but they asked him something. He basically commented on how we should be proud of Christianity as a country and how we're like getting away from it is kind of sad. And like, because we're so accepting of other cultures and other religions right now. Like that's our thing, right? Especially like Muslim and, you know, whatever.
Right.
And he said, but like we teach or we like act as if Christianity is a sin. Do you feel, and obviously we know that there's a separation between church and state and everything, but do you feel like the United States is kind of like, do you think that we should get away from, like, I don't know. Like, how do you feel about that? I don't even have a question. How do you feel about that?
Well, I
do
mean,
you feel anything about that at all?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think that is true.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it.
I don't mean to get too serious. I just it's an opinion.
No, no, I do think it's true. I think it's a true thing. I think for you to say, you know, I am a Christian, I believe in Jesus, you know, you are to the intellectual community. They look at you like you're an idiot.
Yeah.
They look at you like you're a bigot, you know, a racist. Like there's a lot, you know, you hate gay people. You hate people of different races. Yeah. And
that's what I think is so weird wild. Because the same people that we're talking about right now would be openly accepting of a Middle Eastern culture that is those things.
Right. And so, yes, I do not like that.
That's kind of weird, right? Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. We're in such a fucking weird place in the world right now, or where our brains are, that we're like accepting of some things and fucking just denouncing everything that we were. Right. You know what I mean? Like, some things are bad. Like, yeah, we all know that.
Right.
But like,
but not everything. And in general, and it's not everyone. I think
not everyone.
I think there's a lot.
We're so quick to label groups as every one of them, and I know that.
There's a lot of people that have healthy perspectives on it for sure. I think. I mean, where it's like, hey, that's not for me. It's not what I believe, but I'm not going to say anything to you about what you believe because I don't want you to say anything about what I believe.
And like the negative stuff's the loudest.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you see it.
It's true,
and it's in your face. I'm in your face.
I'm in your face. But stuff like that. But so. I do take issue with that.
So like that's the kind of stuff. Whenever he says stuff like that in these interviews, I'm so used to him saying off the wall shit, right? And then he says something like that, and I'm like,
no, he's
right.
Yeah, he's right there.
And I'm like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I heard these couple interviews he did prior to this album release or right after it, whenever it was, and I was like, it's insane to me that he's making more sense now than ever.
Right.
It's crazy, and it's just really weird.
It's interesting.
I don't know. Very interesting to me. But once again, I didn't mean to get too serious, but I think that was a nice little thing.
It's all good.
And I think it's real. I really do. I feel that way. But what else you got, Hombre?
We're about there. I think
Dude, I think we're done.
We about need to wrap it up.
I think we're done. We missed everything on our list.
I am curious. No, that's cool. A bunch of this stuff we can save for later.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
What I am curious, though, about Apple TV Plus...
Let's talk about it. I have it. I got a year free.
So do I.
Okay, for buying that iPhone 11. This podcast brought to you by Apple.
Apple, thank you. No, what I am curious about, I saw you wrote C.
Yeah, I haven't.
Have you watched it?
No.
Okay.
I put it on there because it's my perspective show. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gearing up. I'm ready. It's going to be the next thing I start watching. I haven't looked into it at all. I've just seen the trailer. And he is blind, but his daughters can see. And it's Bird Box 3.0.
Yeah. I don't know.
Quiet Place, Bird Box, C. It's the trilogy.
I don't know if I can get into it.
It might be better than Lord of the Rings.
I don't know if I can get into it. Have you...
I'm not the biggest Jason Momoa fan either. Like I don't really have a reason to watch it other than it's on Apple TV and I know they have a budget. Yeah. And I'm ready to roll the dice, baby. Let's see what happens.
I am curious... have you watched or have you heard of, and we don't need to get into it, we'll talk about it later, but have you seen or watched Living with Yourself with Paul Rudd?
How the fuck did I forget to put that on this list?
Did you watch it?
Dude, it's so good.
Like, did you watch all of it?
No.
How much did you watch?
It's entertaining. Probably about 6 episodes.
Okay. That's about
it's entertaining. It's entertaining.
I think I watched 3 or 4.
Ask me, Tanner, do you think it's good? I don't know. Tanner, do you like it? I really don't know. Like, is it funny? Yeah.
Dude.
Like, what do you like about it? It's different, and it's kind of like, I don't know. So, do you like it? Yeah. It's entertaining.
So, I think my new favorite thing is the Netflix half-hour show.
Yeah.
So, there's that one.
Yeah.
And there's a show called Atypical, which just released a 3rd season, which I'm not going to get into it. We're going to talk about it next time we talk.
Okay.
It's probably my favorite show. And then there's that show, The End of the Fucking World. So, but it's that format, that like half hour, 8 to 10 episode like format. They were doing like the prestige thing, like the prestige dramas with like House of Cards and Orange Is the New Black. Like that was their thing.
Hour-long eps.
Hour-long ep.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're starting to like slip into this like obscure 30-minute thing, and I'm
way
down
cheaper.
With it.
They're going
It's
a little bit
way
harder,
better.
and it's
they're better, dude.
It's going to be way
because
easier
there's so
to
much
watch.
easier to digest because there's so much content out there.
Yeah.
Like leave that heavy shit. Like HBO can do that. They'll do it really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Netflix does it well. I mean, I know what you're saying. They do this better, but like I think I don't have a gripe really with Netflix made shows. Period.
No, I don't either.
I understand what you're saying though. I understand what you're saying.
But what type of shows like that have they done?
I like Orange Is the New Black. It got bad towards the end.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
And then
they
House
did
of Cards. Yeah.
House of Cards. They did Orange Is the New Black.
The Great British Cooking Show. I don't know.
Like they're like that. Doesn't. I just don't necessarily think like that's their lane.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is what
I
I'm
hear
saying.
you. I hear you.
Anyway,
I'm on board.
We'll see.
Morning Show. You haven't watched it.
No.
Do you care to talk about it?
Do it real fast. We're wrapping this up.
It's 3
baby.
episodes, people. I don't fucking get it. It's 3 episodes. I Googled it.
I don't
know
that.
what to do. They say it's only 3 episodes. I can't find a reason why so far. But it's only 3 episodes.
I don't get that.
Maybe they're releasing it piece by piece or something like that, so people can't binge it as fast because maybe they're working with less content off the barrel than the average. I don't know.
But Disney Plus is going to do that. They're going to release shows like HBO, which
weekly.
I think I'm okay.
I
with.
don't hate it. It is what it is. Gives me something to look forward to all weekend. Jerk off on Sunday to Mandalorian. Ewan McGregor, you're a beautiful piece of art.
Speaking of jerking off, we didn't get to talk about it.
We didn't get to talk about what we did. What?
That's not what I was saying.
Okay.
No, HBO released
jerking off.
A jerk off box. They're sending it to college students. They're not calling it that. They're calling it the HBO box. Dude,
is it porn?
We're gonna talk about it, and we didn't have time. We'll talk about it more next week. But look it up, HBO box.
The HBO jerk off box.
If you're listening
is this the like the picture?
If you're at home, just Google the HBO box.
I'm Googling it right now,
and just you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's pretty funny. Thank you so much for listening. Check us out on Instagram at MBPod and on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. You can email us at yo@mbpod.com.
That's yo@mbpod.com. You better get right. You better get with it or get lost.
All right.
Okay? We own it. Good night.
Good night.
Holy shit, that's what it is?
Dude, isn't it crazy?
Holy shit.
Like, it's crazy, right? Like,
tune in next time.
Bro, just the image of it. How crazy is it?
This is the Hooli box?
It's
Have you started watching that?
No.
The season came out.